That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Oh well, it seems our patience has borne fruit, rather strange fruit, but it seems that we have. This is an awesome collection of ghost mushrooms. I think there's been several photographers here already, several people anyway. There are quite a few footprints in and around this little collection of ghost mushrooms, and unfortunately I can see that some of the smaller ones that are growing around the trees have been disturbed, knocked over and destroyed, probably in an effort to get the best angle here. Yeah, there's one that's snapped off here as well. I'm not sure if this one on the top, yeah, the one on the top is probably that one that's been snapped off. But a fabulous little cluster, and I have noticed coming in there's one or two little groups, nowhere near the size of this as we came in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of test shots, and then return this evening once it's dark, probably about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. Okay, so quite luckily there seems to be a little hollow here. Just removing this centre column, and I'm immediately going to just put it in my bag because I've lost one of these before, and I've actually misplaced that one twice, so I'm in the habit now of immediately putting it away. I need to be a bit lower. Let's see how we go here. That looks workable height. I think this composition could do with just being slightly to the left because of that tree on the left hand side that you can see just here. So if we move slightly to the left, we can give it a bit of clearance. I might need to just pop this down a touch, that tripod leg. And now let's just rebalance that camera, and then very slightly return that group into the center. Okay, let's focus on this central group. I'm just going to lock the focus for a moment just to see that focus peaking, and indeed the top of the stump is also in focus, and I don't mind the rest falling off, as you can see. So we are f16, 1.3 seconds, ISO 100, and this is our test shot of this absolutely beautiful group of mushrooms. I'm just going to double check focus, and that is perfection indeed. So I think we can switch off, and all we need to do now is return tonight about 9 o'clock, return here and see whether we can we get any glow. So roll the clock forward. So, switch this off. I'm hoping you can see me. It's now about 2 hours after sunset, so I'd like to just talk you through my composition that I've got here. So we've set up, and luckily, as we've seen earlier on today, we've got this little hollow, so I can dip down a bit. I might actually move down even lower. Let's see if we can get this even lower, this composition. And we might as well do that now. Just like this. And I'm actually I've got light on there. I've got the 20 to 35 on. I'm in a 35mm. I'm just going to get in focus on this front fungus. So I'll just talk you through the settings that we have here. You can see that I've centered everything in and around that little set of mushrooms there on this little stump. At the moment we're at f7.1, ISO 2000, and an exposure time of 4 minutes. I might actually push that to 8 right now. Actually, I think I'll push that to 8, and then we'll do that as our test shot. 8 minutes. So that's f7.1, focused on the nearest mushroom, and 7.1 ISO 2000. So I'm going to have to switch all the lights off, and then we should be good to go. Okay, so we've moved round to the other side, of this little cluster, and we're going to be taking one from about this angle here, concentrating mainly on these two and these off to one side. So the settings this time, I've lowered the ISO to 1250, so to 1250. Still at f7, we're going to stick with that, and this time it's going to be a 15-minute exposure. So we should have enough battery life in this one to capture this. So no time like the present, let's hit it and see how we go.